Monaco extends over the sea, a €2 billion mega project. Did you know Monaco is creating 6 hectares of new land in the Mediterranean Sea? The $2.3 billion Mareterra project is transforming luxury living with eco-friendly innovation. But how will this tiny nation balance grand opulence with sustainability? Stay tuned to find out. The Mareterra project. First, let's dive deeper into Mareterra, formerly known as Potier Cove, Monaco, which is making waves as the newest waterfront eco-district. This ambitious $2.3 billion expansion into the Mediterranean Sea is turning a bold vision from the early 2000s into reality. So, how is the progress? At first, it was expected to be completed in 2014. However, the project was paused in 2009 by Prince Albert II. But then, in 2011, it was restarted, and the end is now in sight, with completion expected by November 2024. Mareterra is located in the Larvado region. This is an area known for its stunning sea views, proximity to the beach, and vibrant restaurant and bar scene. And as you'd expect, it's one of the most sought-after areas in Monaco. Here, properties averaged €65,520 per square meter in 2020, making it the priciest sector in the principality. This prime location only adds to Mareterra's appeal, ensuring it will become a true gem of the Mediterranean. Right now, Mareterra is buzzing with activity. The exciting thing about the name of this project is its connection to both the sea, mare, and the land, terra. But that aside, everyone is at work. 2,300 workers and almost 300 companies, including heavyweights like Bouygues and Eiffage, are working tirelessly every day to make this a reality by the end of the year. What's really cool about this project is its genuine commitment to being eco-friendly. Not all projects are this dedicated. Some just pay lip service to sustainability. But Monaco? It's walking the talk. Take, for instance, the 6-hectare marine area filled with over 50 meters of material to support the new buildings. Before that, the seabed was meticulously cleaned, and the crucial Posidonia seagrass was transplanted to nearby areas to keep the Mediterranean ecosystem healthy. The area's curved design aligns perfectly with the sea currents, and the construction materials are all about minimizing environmental impact. The wave-breaking concrete caissons, designed to promote algae growth, rest on an impressive underwater embankment made from locally sourced rock, placed with pinpoint precision by specialized vessels. This project isn't just about building on water, it's about building sustainably. Once the embankment was complete, 18 massive reinforced concrete caissons, each 27 meters tall and weighing 10,000 tons, were transported from Marseille and carefully positioned to form a protective belt around Mareterra. This belt, completed in July 2019, includes special cells and pathways to create safe habitats for fish, showing how ecological consideration is built into every aspect. The construction continued with the addition of quarry materials to support the planned buildings. And here's something exciting. About 40% of Mareterra will be lush green spaces with nearly 800 trees. Plus, the infrastructure will heavily rely on renewable energy sources like solar power, and they're planning to reuse 50% of rainwater. Talk about commitment to sustainability. Now, Mareterra isn't just about creating more space, it's also about future-proofing Monaco against rising sea levels. The lowest levels, like second basements, are set 2 meters above sea level, and the first living areas are a solid 7 meters above sea level, providing flood protection that exceeds real estate recommendations. According to the Société des Bains de Mer, this new district offers better flood protection than 99% of the surrounding coastline. Mareterra is set to become a new iconic landmark in Monaco. This exclusive residential development will include retail spaces, natural open areas, and a marina, making it a true gem of the Mediterranean. The neighborhood will feature Les Renzo, Les Jardins Dieu, Les Villas, and Les Townhouses. The Les Renzo Mareterra apartments will be bright and airy, offering stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea. The design is carefully planned to maximize living space while providing comfort for residents. Located on Mareterra's western edge, it rises above an upcoming commercial square that will become a bustling hub for new businesses along this beautiful coastline. Then there's Les Jardins Dieu, with spacious apartments and penthouses that let residents enjoy outdoor life to the fullest. These homes come with personalized services, including swimming pools, a fitness center, wine cellars, hair salons, and massage rooms, everything you need for a luxurious lifestyle. Les Villas at Mareterra take luxury living up a notch. These villas embody the elegance of Monaco, with meticulous attention to detail and Belle Époque features that reflect local Monegasque architecture. They offer endless luxury and sophistication. And let's not forget the Mareterra townhouses. Surrounded by lush vegetation and captivating landscapes, each townhouse has a unique design and an individual interior patio. These patios provide a calm, meditative space that serves as a central focal point for the residents, adding to the charm and tranquility of these magnificent homes. So, who are the visionary architects making this ambitious eco-district a reality? Architectural prodigies. Imagine living in a place where every villa has its own pool, nestled right by the sea. That's what Mareterra offers. Monaco, which once had nearly 600 Belle Époque-era waterfront homes, saw most of them replaced by high-rises as the real estate market boomed. But Mareterra is bringing back that exclusive waterfront charm with 7 stunning homes right by the water and 3 more on an artificial hill. This architectural commitment has attracted some of the most renowned names in the world. You'll find 130 apartments, 10 villas, and 4 townhouses on these 6 hectares of reclaimed land. Parisian architects Vallaud and Pistre are overseeing this impressive project, ensuring every detail is perfect. Renzo Piano, the legendary architect behind the Centre Pompidou in Paris, has designed an 18-story masterpiece called the Renzo. This building will feature luxurious apartments, a seawater swimming pool, the Pine Princess Garden, and special installations that evoke the Mediterranean vibe. You'll also spot Piano's signature large white air vents throughout the site, echoing his work on the Centre Pompidou and the Larvado district renovation. But the star power doesn't stop there. Le Figaro reports that 3 other architectural giants are contributing their talents. Tadao Ando, known for renovating the Paris Bourse de Commerce for François Pinault's Art Foundation, is designing 2 villas. Norman Foster, the genius behind Millau Viaduct and London's iconic Gherkin skyscraper, will design another villa. And Stefano Boeri, who's famous for his vertical forests in Milan, has not been left behind. With such an impressive lineup, Mareterra's homes are set to be among Monaco's most luxurious and sought after. But what makes Mareterra not just an architectural masterpiece, but also a beacon of sustainability? Sustainability at the heart of Mareterra. Once the new land was in place, it was time for the designers, architects, and horticulturalists to transform it with sustainability in mind. They've planned 27,000 square meters of lush green spaces filled with native plant species. Around 800 trees, some towering over 10 meters, will eventually grace this beautiful sea-bordering neighborhood. Pedestrian pathways meander through 1 hectare of green public space, which is being planted with 1,000 mature Aleppo and umbrella pines and other endemic Mediterranean species. These were carefully chosen for biodiversity by seasoned landscape architect Michel Devini Paysagiste, who also worked on the public spaces at Lavroto Beach and Boulogne-Grand Gardens. But the commitment to nature doesn't stop with the plant life. Sustainability is at the core of Mareterra, Monaco's first eco-neighborhood. Prince Albert II's vision of making Monaco carbon neutral by 2050 drives this project. Cutting-edge green technologies are everywhere in Potia Cove. Imagine solar panels covering 4,500 square meters, a rainwater recycling system reclaiming 50% of rainfall, and thermal pumps efficiently heating and cooling the space. Renewable energy will supply about 80% of Mareterra's cooling and heating needs. The neighborhood also promotes sustainable transportation, with 200 electric charging stations and 600 meters of bike lanes. Plus, 4 parking spots are reserved for the Moby Car Club's electric vehicles. This commitment to sustainability extends beneath the waves as well. Mareterra is an ambitious land reclamation project that extends the Principality's coastline with the utmost care for the marine environment, including fragile and endangered coral reefs. Did you know that coral reefs are among the most threatened ecosystems on Earth? It's true. This is basically because of global warming and climate change, and among marine ecosystems, these reefs have the highest biodiversity. Scientists have reported on the threats to aquatic ecosystems, which are declining in many parts of the sea, including in European waters. And as we can see, Monaco is exemplifying just how innovative ways can be achieved sustainably by protecting and preserving the environment. In keeping with the Principality's goals of conservation and safeguarding biodiversity, the developers of Mareterra introduced artificial reefs during the land reclamation project to enhance colonization along the expanded coastline and thus help contribute to Monaco's sustainable future. The 3D printed reefs, placed 27 meters deep offshore, not only provide surfaces for corals and crustaceans to attach to, but also help reduce coastal erosion. In time, other marine species will be attracted to the area, improving the overall habitat. But how does Mareterra blend its eco-friendly initiatives with luxurious living? The design of the valley integrates seamlessly into urban life and invites people in, enhanced by new connections to existing cultural attractions like the Grimaldi Forum and the Japanese Garden. A new coastal walk will extend the piano-designed Lavrado Beach promenade for 1.5 kilometers to Port Hercule. At the same time, pathways along Avenue Princesse Grace will flow into a new square paved with French Corblanche stone and flamed limestone found in existing Monégasque squares. The marina at Mareterra is designed to be a vibrant hub, reflecting the importance of ports in Monaco. It will accommodate around 15 berths and be surrounded by shops and restaurants, making it the perfect spot to gather with friends and family for a day of shopping and dining. An Alexander Calder sculpture, originally purchased by Prince Rainier and Princess Grace of Monaco in 1966, will sit at the center of a piano-designed courtyard, surrounded by benches. More captivating public artwork and installations are soon to be revealed, contributing to the neighborhood's artistic ambience. Though time will tell how Mareterra becomes inhabited and which deep-pocketed residents might move in, its design signifies ambitions for a smooth urban continuation. Mareterra isn't just a place to live, it's a destination that combines luxury with sustainability, ensuring a bright future for Monaco's residents and the environment. But Mareterra is just one chapter in Monaco's long history of ambitious projects. Monaco's bold expansion into the sea. As we look at Mareterra's green ambitions, it's important to note that this project is part of a much larger narrative, a story of how Monaco has continuously pushed the boundaries of its physical space. So, what happens when a city runs out of land? Well, the usual move is to build upwards. Look at New York, for instance, with its iconic skyscrapers. However, not all cities are like New York. An example is Monaco. This glamorous city-state on the French Riviera has always chosen a different path. With over 38,000 people squeezed into just under 1 square mile and real estate prices soaring to an average of $4,536 per square foot, according to Seville's, Monaco has had to get creative. Instead of reaching for the sky, Monaco is extending into the Mediterranean. As we've seen with Mareterra District, it is the latest in a series of bold offshore projects that have increased the Principality's territory by 20%, from 150 to 202 hectares. This extra space has allowed Monaco, the second smallest country in the world after the Vatican, to flourish with new housing, services, and industries. Monaco's history of land reclamation dates back over a century. In 1907, the Fontvieille beach was filled in, creating a new port, an incineration plant, and the first football stadium. By 1910, more land was reclaimed to expand Port Hercule, fortified with protective seawalls, which later supported new buildings on the docks. The ambitious expansions continued in the 1960s under Prince Rainier III, known as the Builder Prince. The coastline from Portier Cove to the French border at Roquebrune was transformed with the creation of the Larvado Peninsula, home to prestigious sites like the Monte Carlo Bay Hotel. Port Hercule also saw a significant upgrade with a massive semi-floating seawall, adding 3.7 hectares to Monaco's land. Fast forward to the late 2000s, and the need for more space led to another bold initiative under Prince Albert II. His vision was to develop an eco-friendly district that would provide new urban spaces and preserve the marine environment. The result? Mareterra, a modern ace, continuing Monaco's legacy of innovative expansion into the sea. Monaco is a unique sovereign city-state located on the stunning French Riviera in Western Europe. This country consists of 5 quarters and 10 wards. France's Alpes-Maritimes department borders it on 3 sides and the Mediterranean Sea on the other. But what adds to its allure? Its prime location is just 16 kilometers from Italy and 13 kilometers northeast of Nice. So how does this tiny nation, with its expanding territory and ambitious projects, manage to attract and sustain such incredible wealth and opulence? Monaco's luxurious lifestyle and wealth. On the list of the smallest countries in the world, Monaco comes second, but when it comes to wealth, it's a heavyweight. Nearly a third of its residents are millionaires. Imagine that. But why are there so many wealthy people in such a tiny nation? Well, most people here are drawn to this Mediterranean paradise by the incredibly lenient taxes. Back in 1869, income tax was abolished, and in this day and age, nobody wants all those taxes, right? Moreover, it's about the location. Located between Nice and the southern coast of Italy, Monaco is known for its opulent lifestyle on the French Riviera. So it's all about saving on taxes as you enjoy every bit of it. Who wouldn't want that? But that's not all. Did you know Monaco has the highest GDP per capita in the world? Yep, that's right. making it a true billionaire's playground. Now, I know you might be asking, is everyone in Monaco wealthy? Pretty much. This country, according to the latest Afrasia Bank Global Wealth Migration Review, tops the charts for the highest average wealth per capita, which is almost $2.1 million. Out of its 39,000 residents, 32% are millionaires. That includes around 3,000 millionaires and at least half a dozen billionaires. So this is why the super rich flock to Monaco. There's the lavish lifestyle, prime amenities, and stunning location where they can enjoy their wealth. But Monaco isn't just about luxury. It's also a major international banking hub and a model of political stability and environmental sustainability. They don't joke when it comes to their residents' security. No wonder it's considered one of the safest places in Europe. Where else in the world have you heard of policies like 1 police officer for every 100 people and 24-hour video surveillance throughout the principality? This level of security is why the country draws individuals owning ultra-expensive properties, cars, and jewelry. Now, when it comes to real estate, Monaco's is among the most coveted in the world. Even though the space here is limited, new elegant and sustainable luxury complexes designed by the best architects in the globe are always in the works, keeping the demand sky high. Out of the total population here, the locals known as Monegasques are only about 10,000, and the population of those foreign-born is estimated to be 70%. Looking ahead, it's projected that 2,700 more multimillionaires will call Monaco home by 2026. However, accommodating this influx is a challenge, as space is already so limited. The new Potia Cove ecological neighborhood is seen as crucial for Monaco's growth, providing much-needed space for these new residents. With thousands of residents congested into less than 1 square mile, which is a territory smaller than New York Central Park, space in Monaco is at a premium. And you know what's worse? There are an additional 40,000 people who cross the borders from France and Italy to work in this city-state. While this adds to the congestion that already exists, the unique blend of wealth, luxury, and an international community makes Monaco truly one of a kind. As Monaco continues to attract the wealthy elite, the question arises, how will the city accommodate this influx while maintaining its luxurious appeal? The answer lies in its ambitious projects like Mareterra. Mareterra's future. Although Mareterra won't be officially complete for a few more months, property sales are already booming. This new neighborhood will ultimately feature 114 spacious apartments in 2 separate buildings, the flagship Lorenzo and Jardin de Leu. Additionally, there will be 10 unique luxury villas described as natural heirs to the Belle Époque and modernist mansions of the 19th and early 20th centuries, along with 4 townhouses featuring indoor courtyards. One thing that stands out is the focus on family living. These properties are incredibly spacious. Even the apartments range from 400 to 3,000 square meters. This marks a shift from the past when many bought small apartments just to meet Monaco's residency requirements but lived elsewhere. Monaco is not known for its affordable real estate. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The Principality holds the record for the world's highest price per square meter, averaging 50,000 euros per square meter, with some prices soaring to over 120,000 euros. For comparison, the average price per square meter in Paris is around 11,000 euros. While no official sales price for Mareterra have been revealed, the smallest units will be at least 300 square meters, and the villas will exceed 2,000 square meters. These privileged properties likely cost tens of millions of euros, yet this hasn't deterred potential buyers. According to Monaco Matin, almost all the properties have already been sold. By the end of the year, Mareterra will be home to a vibrant mini-port called Le Petit Potier, which will have berths for 15 vessels and a sea-facing swimming pool named Piscine Princesse Charlene. The ground floors of the surrounding buildings will house various eateries, commercial spaces, and offices, adding to the neighborhood's lively atmosphere. In a nod to Princess Charlene, a former Olympic swimmer, and the children of Prince Albert and his wife, the new district will also feature the Promenade Prince Jacques, which will connect Mareterra with the Larvado beachfront, and the Place Princesse Gabrielle, which will serve as the main entrance to the neighborhood and provide access to its different sectors. So, as we wrap up, it's clear that Monaco's Mareterra project is revolutionizing luxury living and sustainability. But here's a thought: could Monaco inspire other cities to follow suit with such innovative projects underway? What other coastal transformations do you envision for the future? Share your ideas in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more exciting updates.